I'm John Cobb, and I'm here today with Sam Warriner from New Zealand. And Sam's a multi-time Ironman champion, a world champion at 70.3 races, RTU races?
Yeah, 110.
Okay, good. Anyway, great racer, and she's been here working with me, learning more about how to fit people on bikes. And so she's going to go through the basics of how to set your seat height with a rider today. So, Sam, do your stuff.
Thank you very much. Thanks, John. Okay, well, I'm going to bring in my prodigy, Robbie. He's going to be our test subject today. Now, seat height is so important. Getting the right seat height is really important for comfy, and also if you're going to be a Ironman for time trialling. So, for me, coming from Olympic to 70.3 to the Ironman, I can't tell you how important getting the right seat height is for my efficiency and comfort. So what we're going to do first of all is I'm going to ask Robbie to take his shoes off, and we're going to measure his inseam. We measure the inseam just like as if you're going to go to the tailor. You measure it from the inside of your leg, which I'll ask Robbie to place up there, as he pulls it up. Okay, and from here we can see that Robbie's inseam is 34. We use the formula of inseam length times 0.889 to give us a seat height. So if we were to do that with Robbie, we would times 34 times 0.889, which gives us the number of 30.2. So now what we do is I'm going to ask Robbie to get on to the bike. And while he gets on there, you'll notice that I've actually just put a piece of tape on his hip. That's where his hip joint is. Now, when we're out riding, to get the best seat height for us, you need to decide where you're going to sit for most of the time on your bike. Here you can see Robbie is on his bars. Now, if we use this leveler here, you'll see his hip angle is here. Now, if I say, Robbie, please can you go down to your tri-bars, notice how much higher the hips have gone up. So therefore, if Robbie is going to be in this position, for his racing, we need to measure his seat height to correspond with this position. Now I'm going to ask Robbie if he can start pedalling, and from his pedalling we can now look at his foot angle. Now from his foot angle, what we're going to get from that is we're going to see if the seat's at the right level. At the moment, from what we can see, he's very flat. From research and from fast cyclists, it's been proven that 15 degrees is the best angle. But as we can see from Robbie, his angle is slightly flat, indicating that the seat is slightly lower. I've asked Robbie to stop cycling now because we're going to get another number of reference we can use to get the correct seat height. And what I'm using now is an angle meter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on the knee joint in the middle. The other one will go down across the ankle, and then what we do is we move this in line with the hip to see what this reading gives. This gives us 138 degrees. Once again, ideally we'd like to be around 145, so this suggests once again that Robbie's seat is too low. Robbie, if I could ask you to climb off now, please. And what I will do is I will measure the seat. So we're just going to measure the seat just to show you. Coming down, and our suspicions are right. He is 29.5, and from our working out, it should be 30.2. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move the seat up. So we've readjusted the seat, we have moved it up slightly. As you can tell from the measurements, once again using what we used before, straight down, halfway, it is now right on 30.2. So I'm now going to ask Robbie to come back on and start pedalling in the same position as before with his arms on the bars, and now we're going to do some more observation and check angles to see how it is. Once again, place it on the same knee point, and we can see that that is 145.1, which is where we want it to be.